my informal geometry fam, just broadcasting Saturday morning, but I'm just kind of recording videos for all my classes right now, just getting prepared for the week. I got my hair done. It's the first time I've done my hair in, I don't even know, 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to get long. It's going to get crazy over the next 2 months. Just expect that. Just up here, upstairs, just kind of cruising. This is the best place for light. But yeah, you know, I'm just surviving, as I'm sure you guys are. I'm not going outside as much as we're kind of on lockdown over here. We got the baby, just trying to keep it as safe as possible, not trying to get the virus. Can't go to the gym, can't do anything like that, but we're kind of just getting outside, walking, doing the best we can. I'm sure you guys are doing the same thing. For those of you that didn't do last week's assignment, I have an email that I sent out to all the kiddos and just let you know what to do. The majority of you did it, some of you didn't. Carson, just not trying to call some people out, but check your email, man. Sheesh. If you can't find it, email me. I'll send it back to you. Just make sure you get it done. I'm just letting you know that all your teachers are going to be ramping up with their work, and I think their expectations from you kids, it's as teachers, they're going to audit us, which means they're going to ask us to prove to them that we are teaching, and they're going to have us show them maybe some student samples of work, because some of you kids are seniors in my class, and in order for you to graduate, we need to prove that you're getting instruction just like everyone did last year. So you need to be on top of things. Your email, checking it every day, being diligent, and yeah, so let's kind of look at what I have posted for you for week 2. Last week it was great. I read everyone's responses, just kind of about the 3 passions. I learned so much about you kids. It's insane. And I think that that's probably going to be an assignment that I give next year for the week 1, because I didn't know much about you kids like I thought I did. I mean, it's just insane what I learned, and so thank you for the genuine responses. Now, we're going to kind of piggyback off of those 3 passions into this week's assignment. Okay, this week's assignment, I'm going to send you an email, okay, and just so you know, every week there's going to be a YouTube video I'm going to post that's just going to break down what's expected of you. I think it's easier for me to talk to you than for you to read an email from me trying to figure out what the heck's going on. I think watching a video, way better than reading a long email. So this is our first YouTube video. Expect one every Monday, breaking down what's expected of you. Now, if you have questions, feel free to email me. I'll get back to you, and that's my job. That's my job to answer your questions and try and help you in your learning process. Jonathan Waynes, do not send me 14 emails every day asking me every single question. Okay, if you want to shoot me 1 email a day with all your questions, do it. But some of you love to ask questions, which I love, but I'm just getting flooded with emails. So we'll just try and keep that, post all your questions in 1 email and send it to me at the end of the day. So you're going to get in your email, I'm going to post a link, and it's going to work because I've been through this and I've tested it. Okay, to Shark Tank Week 2. Okay, it's going to be a Google Doc. Okay, it's going to open up just like this, and it's going to have your expectations for week 2. Now, I'm going to read this to you, and you can kind of just follow with me. It says, number 1, come up with an idea/product that has to do with one of your 3 passions. If one of your passions is working out, then maybe design a new piece of workout equipment. If your passion is surfing, like Reagan, hopefully I spelled that right, then maybe you design a new wetsuit or something. What's going to happen is now you're going to come up this week with some sort of idea or product, something new that's not out there. Or if it's out there, it's got to be an improved version of what's out there. But it has to do with one of your 3 passions, because if you're passionate about something, it's just going to come out in your assignment, and I think you're going to have more fun kind of working with that. So you're going to come up with a new product. You got to figure that out. It's going to be tricky, but you can kind of maybe talk to your brothers, sisters, parents. I mean, everyone's going to be home more than normal, so have them help you with this. Number 2, it says name your product and give it a slogan. For example, Nike's slogan is "Just Do It." Okay, so you could have a company and you have a company slogan, or you could have a product slogan, but there needs to be some sort of slogan that goes with your product. And your product needs a name. It needs some sort of catchy name that goes with your product. So you guys can kind of figure that out. Number 3, write a description of what your product is, right? Tell me what your product is. Tell me how it works, right? And why people will buy it. Okay, this has got to be a nice description. It can't be 5, 6, 7 sentences. It's got to be quality work. I mean, you have an entire week to do this, so just spend a little time, 15 minutes, writing about what your product is, how it works, and why people will buy it. It's not a lot, given you have an entire week to do this and you're not at school. Okay, number 4, this is where it gets a little tricky, but it says create a logo for your company. This is not a picture of what your product looks like. That will come later. Okay, this is a logo, right? Nike has the swoosh. Okay, FedEx has, I don't know, it says FedEx, but there's like an arrow in it. Okay, but there are some really cool free logo making apps online you can use on your phone, and then email the picture of the logo to yourself so you can send it to me. Yeah, this is where you kids need to be a little creative in regards to using technology. Okay, you need to learn how to just use your resources online. I mean, even if you want to create a logo hand-drawn, I know Paige is really into art, so if she wants to hand-draw her logo, okay, do it. Okay, just make sure you like take a picture with your phone, send it to your computer, like crop it, make it a JPEG file, and then you can attach that and send it to me. If you want to use your phone, because there's really cool free logo makers, use your phone, the free apps, and have it, send it to yourself, snapshot it, just do some different things and be creative with technology. Okay, this is for you to figure out. Okay, it may take time, but you know what? Like, do it. You got this, okay? So down here, this is important. What is due to me by Friday, April 3rd at midnight? So by Friday at midnight, okay? An email including to me. Now, if you want to come up with a Google Doc and do all this, that's great. Let me show you how that would look. Okay, in your Google Doc, if you're create your new, don't touch my Shark Tank Week 2 thing. Create your own Google Doc. Okay, if you want to share your Google Doc with me, it's pretty simple. Okay, you open it up, and in the top corner, you're going to see something that says share right here. Boom, you hit share. Okay, then under share, sorry, I'm recording, so like everything lags a little bit. Okay, it says get a shareable link right here. Boom. You get a shareable link of your Google Doc. It says it right there. Copy link. Now my link's copied. Okay, then you would go into your Loop mail. I'm going to say done or whatever. You would go under School Loop email, and when you email me your assignment down here, let me show you what you would do. Let me kind of cancel out of that. You do new message, okay, to Grassmick, obviously, subject, whatever you want to put, like Shark Tank Week 2, maybe something like that. Down here it says post link. You would hit post link, Shark Tank Week 2, and this is where your link would go to your Google Doc. You'd paste it in there, and you'd hit submit. And then what would happen is it'd share a link with me to your Google Doc, which would make it a lot easier for me to grade. Now, if you need to, I shouldn't hit that, gosh darn it, but it's all good. I can do that later. If you need to send me your picture, that's when you would, in your same email, you have a link to your Google Doc, right? You could attach an image. Like the image could be your a picture of your logo. Okay, so in your Google Doc, it needs to have the name of your product, your slogan for your product, that great written description in there, and then some sort of attachment of a picture of your company logo. All that stuff's due by Friday at midnight, right? So you have the entire week to do it. You kids got this. I'm just letting you know that I'm expecting quality work. I really am. You have an entire week to do one little thing for me. So that means that that one little thing that you have to do is going to be great, okay? And your grade's only going to go up or down from here. I'm not passing everybody. There's no guarantees in here, okay? I'm just telling you that right now. I'm not, just because we're remote learning from home doesn't mean I have to pass you, okay? And I'm expecting great things. So the last thing I'm going to say is I hope your families are doing well. If you're in a tight spot for whatever reason, like you can't get food, something's going on, just shoot me an email, let me know. If there's any way that my family can help you, we will do it, okay? If you want to just shoot a little email, let me know how you're doing at the bottom of your Google Doc. That would be great. And I just want to let you know that I miss you kids. It's hard not being at school. It's hard not being around kids, just because I love being around kids. There's so much energy. It's so contagious. I love you kids. I miss you. I look forward to seeing your work this week. I'm excited to see what you're going to send to me. So that's it. Laters.